Hi beautiful people, hope you guys are doing well. There has been more news in regard to Gypsy Rose, and it seems as though Gypsy Rose is getting her life together. TMZ alone had 2 exclusives in a span of a few hours. Let's discuss them. Also, I will be leaving the links to these articles in the description so you guys can go ahead and read the articles in its entirety. TMZ actually reported Gypsy Rose Blanchard wants spousal support in divorce. Says Ryan can afford it. Gypsy Rose Blanchard wants her estranged husband, Ryan Anderson, to pony up some dough as they end their marriage, asking a judge to sign off on alimony for her. TMZ has obtained Gypsy's divorce docs, and the big takeaway is the fact that she's requesting spousal support from Ryan. The nerve. Both in the interim and in the long term. She's also asking that the court deny Ryan spousal support from her end, arguing he's not entitled to it. The reason she feels that way. Gypsy says Ryan is the one responsible for their dissolution of marriage. Therefore, she doesn't believe he's entitled to any cash payments from her. There's a few more tidbits in here, including the fact that Gypsy says she's dead set on divorce and intends to live separately from Ryan without reconciliation for the next 180 days, which is what's legally required. The date of separation for them is listed as March 25th. Lastly, Gypsy wants her maiden name back. Gypsy Rose Alcida Blanchard. She swapped her surname for his when they got hitched in 2022. She also wants the divorce to play out publicly, saying the case doesn't need to be sealed. Was the time that she spent with Ken influential when coming to the conclusion that there will be no reconciliation with Ryan? Because what we the public saw by them getting matching tattoos, hand in hand, and coming across like a real couple, did she then realize that he is truly the one for her? Because as she said in her statement, when she announced her separation from Ryan, she said she is listening to her heart. Why would she go out of her way to tell the court that she doesn't want the divorce sealed? Or is it a question that is asked when one is filing a divorce? Please let me know. I am taking that as she is going to profit off her divorce too, and also she is going to drag this poor man and his name through the mud. Now we move on to the second exclusive from TMZ. Gypsy Rose Blanchard shows off new nose for first time, still healing post-op. Gypsy Rose Blanchard has a new nose, and she was spotted showing it off publicly for the first time this week, even though she's clearly in the healing phase post-surgery. Just days after plastic surgery last Friday, GRB was out picking up groceries at a Dollar General store in Cutoff, Louisiana, Thursday, where witnesses tell TMZ she was accompanied by her stepmom, Christy. Check out these photos obtained by TMZ that show off her nose is looking after going under the knife. As you can see, most of the cast has been removed, leaving just a small bandage in place, and her new side profile is shaping up quite nicely. Also, remember we were told she dropped $5,000 for the rhinoplasty procedure, and so far it's looking like it was worth every penny. Do you guys think that TMZ always seems to be at the right place at the right time? Or is Gypsy tipping them off on where she will be? Or maybe someone else did get these pics and just sold them to TMZ? Anyways, let's move on to People Magazine's exclusive. Gypsy Rose Blanchard files temporary restraining order amid divorce from husband. Gypsy Rose Blanchard has filed a temporary restraining order against estranged husband Ryan Anderson, court documents obtained by People show. Attorneys for Blanchard filed a restraining order in the 17th Judicial District Court. On April 8, People confirmed Blanchard filed for divorce from Anderson, a Louisiana special education teacher. In other documents, Blanchard is also requesting Anderson to pay interim and long-term spousal support because Blanchard is in need and defendant has ability to pay, and she is not at fault for the dissolution of marriage. She is also asking the court to deny spousal support to him from her, per the court documents. Am I living in the twilight zone here? She's coming across as very entitled, in my opinion. To me, all she is doing now is trying to make herself look like the good guy and make Ryan look like the evil villain. Wherever did she get that idea that Ryan can afford to pay her alimony to provide for her needs? Because we the public know that he is just a school teacher, and we also know that school teachers are way underpaid. They earn peanuts. But think about this, you guys. She knows how much Ryan has probably made from the docuseries and any other ventures that they may have had together. So she also wants that piece of the pie from him. Just thinking out aloud, I still feel heart sore for Ryan. Not only did his wife leave him when he thought he was there for her through sickness and in health, till death do us part. Unfortunately, she didn't feel the same way. And the worst part is that she left him to be with the ex that he thought she was over and that he felt he had one up on him. She's the one that is acting very entitled from her demands. As TMZ reported in their first exclusive, they said that according to the records, it's listed as the date of separation was March 25th. Then on March 28th, she announced her separation from Ryan. Then on March 30th, her ex Ken Urker swoops into town to be, as they claim, supportive to a friend who is going through a difficult time. Within this time that he is in town, they get matching tattoos, they go on a live stream, trying to convince people that they are just friends and have not been intimate, that she's not pregnant and other stuff. He leaves to go back to his hometown, Texas, on April 5th. She then has a surgery for her nose on April 6th. Then on April 8th, Gypsy officially files for divorce. And she also states to TMZ that on April 10th, that her bandages will be removed. Then on April 11th, she files for spousal support and takes out a restraining order against her estranged husband and is also spotted out shopping. It seems as though Gypsy is on a mission, because she seems to be moving very quickly, and also all the blame is being put on Ryan. We're hearing Gypsy's side of everything, but we have not heard Ryan's side. All he said is that we have to wait for this docuseries that's coming out in June, so we'll get the real story. So she's just running with all this, getting a restraining order against him, and I'm wondering if she's using this restraining order as a basis for her to basically seal the deal for her divorce. In my opinion, Gypsy Rose is showing how, once again, impulsive she can be, and also how messy she can be. Once again, if you are interested in reading these articles in its entirety, the links will be down in the description box. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Please be safe out there, be kind to one another, and don't forget, make good memories. Bye guys.